Ohio State beats Utah in their high-scoring and tightly contested semifinal. To get ready for the championship game, Terry does the chase and tackle drill in practice. At first, he struggles against inside runs. He attacks the line of scrimmage to win the next few reps. But Nicholas Singleton starts to get the better of him. Terry's inconsistency continues for the rest of the drill. Overall, his results are good, though not great. Before the big game, Terry uses his remaining energy to improve his leadership, training, and health. Penn State has already lost twice to Ohio State this season, but their prior rematch had been close, and the teams have similar team ratings.
Welcome everyone to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions.
The offense scores an early touchdown. On 3rd and 3 against Ohio State's offense, Buckeye quarterback Will Howard gets tackled for a loss on an option run. The offense stalls and Terry enters the game when the defense is back to its goal line. The Buckeyes run between the tackles and tie the game at 7.
Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Later in the first quarter, Ohio State has the ball at midfield. Terry's tackling practice pays off. He meets the opposing halfback in open space and prevents any real gain. On 3rd and 4, his zone coverage forces Howard to throw the ball away. The offense again fails to score, and Ohio State soon has the ball in Penn State territory. Terry is a moment too late in recognizing a run between the tackles. On the following play, he misses a chance to defend a pass and tackle the receiver.
It's 2nd down.
The Buckeyes have the ball inside the red zone and seem poised to take the lead. They run a bubble screen, but the Nittany Lions secondary forces and then recovers a fumble.
Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play against the run.
Penn State scores a field goal and leads 10-7 when Ohio State moves the ball to midfield. On 3rd and 8, Howard looks deep for star receiver Jeremiah Smith, but the throw is too far. The Nittany Lions score a touchdown and increase the lead to 17-7. The Buckeyes get the ball again and move past midfield. On 3rd and 1, they run up the middle for a first down. Soon afterward, Howard finds an opening in Penn State's pass coverage for a big gain. Ohio State caps the drive with a touchdown from inside the 10-yard line. The teams go to halftime with Penn State leading 17-14. Early in the 3rd quarter, Ohio State's star halfback Travion Henderson suffers an injury. The Buckeyes have other stars. One of them is receiver Emeka Egbuka. On 3rd and 8, he makes a catch in front of Terry and runs for a big gain. Ohio State rolls to the Penn State 8-yard line. On 2nd down, Terry covers his assigned zone, allowing the defensive line to notch a coverage sack.
Making a big play.
Terry sits for much of the quarter. He rejoins with the team leading 24-17. On 3rd and inches at midfield, Danny Dennis Sutton makes a clutch tackle in the backfield. The teams trade punts, but Ohio State ties the game at 24 to start the 4th quarter. They get the ball again and convert a 3rd and 1 at midfield. The Buckeyes move the ball to the 6-yard line and face another short yardage 3rd down. Cornerback A.J. Harris disrupts a catch to make a key stop. Terry watches as Ohio State kicks a field goal to lead, 27-24. The offense fails to respond, and the defense fails to make a stop on 3rd and 1 at midfield. Ohio State moves downfield with Terry on the sideline. They score another field goal, but the offense counters with a touchdown. Penn State leads 31-30 with less than 2 minutes left in the game. Ohio State starts a drive inside their 30-yard line. Terry enters the game despite being on a cold streak. He helps make a stop, but only after the Buckeye player gets near midfield. Terry gets a brief rest, but he returns with just over 1 minute left. Ohio State is 4 yards from taking the lead on 1st down. They have 3 timeouts. Penn State has none.
Scrimmage and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's up 3rd down. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. 3rd and goal, trying to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere.
Following questionable clock management by Ohio State to end the game, Penn State wins the national championship.
It's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, pure kings of college football and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Terry's freshman season ends on the highest of highs.